The cats. Although all domesticated cats everywhere the planet belong to at least one species, in Latin, Felis catus, there's a big disparity in size, body, and color of the fur, and for distinguishing cats on this basis, they're classified into an outsized number of breeds that carry each of them small distinctive traits, and cat breeders to marry different breeds of every other to get new breeds with special characteristics, and therefore the most famous cat breeds within the world are the cats, Abyssinian, Burmese, Siamese, and King, which abound and diversify. A cat is an object of great importance in human culture. These animals appear in ancient myths and artistic drawings of the traditional Greeks, Romans, ancient Egyptians, and other peoples. Physical description of a cat: the peak of an adult cat at the shoulder ranges from 20 to 25 centimeters, and its weight may reach between 2.5 to 7 kilograms and should reach up to 9 or more kilograms sometimes. The skeleton of the cat consists of 250 bones, and it works to guard the interior functional organs within the animal's body. These animals have strong joints at the hip that allow them to leap over great distances, and that they even have claws ready to step under the skin once they aren't required to be used, thanks to flexible tendons that pull them under the skin of the foot or allow them to be alone, and cats can cash in of their claws to defend themselves, or clinging to their prey, or climbing trees. Aside from that, the feet interior of those animals is roofed with thick leather cushions with a spongy texture, and because of this feature cats can land from high altitudes and absorb the shock with their legs alone, so that they, if they fall from a height, flip themselves within the air instinctively to land on their feet. The cat features a long tail that helps it to balance while moving and climbing. How to train a cat: the cat owner can play with him in several ways, like to fondling cats, especially touching their jaw, patting by hand on the highest of its head, and massage the rear of its neck and front and back legs. The cat must be immunized against common and infectious diseases, like secretions, fever, and inflammation of the intestine, and it's to be injected with anti-infectious and customary diseases. Basic training: one of the foremost details in training cats is training them to understand their name, especially as they eat, and therefore the reason for this is often that the cat within the food stage is going to be an honest listener and listen on to everything around it. Food is extremely basic in training. It's the reward that creates. The cat realizes that he has done an honest job, which he must do more of it to urge other rewards. When beginning to train a cat, it's advisable to organize a tool that produces a hard and fast sort of sounds, like a whistle or cracker, a tool that features a bell that rings with each pressure. Such sounds help to draw in the cat's attention and know that it's under training, and therefore the usual way is to use the whistle or bell, then offering food to a cat. Then he can link the sounds that these tools make to the training session, and without them, he won't understand why he's given a food reward and can consider it just a present. Summoning the cat: for example, to coach a cat to return to its owner when desired, it's necessary to start from the time of food. Before opening a cat chow can or pouring its contents into the dish, the trainer must ring once together with his acoustic instrument, and with a touch repetition the cat will understand that the sound of this sound means an honest thing is occurring, which is getting it to food. Then he will come to his owner once he hears it's released outside the standard eating times. You'll start calling the cat over short distances, and reward him, when he comes, with some food, after which the cat will get wont to the matter. Use the toilet: cats also can be trained to use the toilet, but this will be a touch difficult. Normally a cat should have a litter bowl that knows that it's to go away its litter in it, and therefore the trick is to vary the situation of the bowl constantly. First, it must be moved to the toilet, then it must be gradually moved to the toilet chair until the cat gets wont to it, and eventually, it must be placed on the chair to be forced to climb over it whenever he wants to eliminate his need, and within the end, the bowl is often removed entirely, and when the cat doesn't find it he will start using the toilet seat during a normal way. The demand: if he wants to coach a cat to be slow or invite things, its owner can simply lift a bit of food ahead of it, just above its head. They represent the movement of the hop. The cat will then need to stand on its 2 calf feet and lift its front body and legs to access the food. Then you want to click on the sound tool to offer the cat a symbol that this was training, then it's given food. After some training, the cat is going to be able to get up and perform this movement of motion without being given any food. Cat breeds: there are quite 40 breeds of domestic cats distributed on all continents, knowing that a lot of cat breeds became extinct or changed over time, and therefore the most famous breeds of cats within the world now are the following. Siamese cat. the Persian cat, Himalayan cat, the Ethiopian cat, Apis cat, a Balinese cat, the Manx cat, Burma cat, Russian cat, country cat, moon face cat, the Angora, exotic cat, Turkish cat fan, Somali cat, Scottish cat, Japanese cat, the chinchilla cat, Egyptian ma cat, Bombay cat, Burmilla cat, the planetarian cat, Toretto cat, Croatian cat, Turkish Angora.